Great news, everybody, check it out. I actually found a cellar key. Can you believe that? Of course, I wanted one so bad, and I wasn't even recording when I actually got it, so... let's go check it out. It's, 2 days until transmission time on day 50. I'm gonna go out and check out the cellar, make my way back, and by that time we'll be much closer to day 50, and we're gonna see what happens. So, I hope everybody liked my, mod tutorial video. This, channel is very quickly becoming a Road to Vostok modding channel, which I'm totally okay with. That was very much the intent from the get-go. I just was really excited to get playing the early access version when it came out, and now that I have for a while, it's good to go in that direction that I mentioned. I don't anticipate there will be much of a problem between here and the village, because that's easy mode, right? Nothing bad ever happens. Nothing bad ever happens. Village, easy. School, easy. No problem. Not a problem. I've actually had a lot of luck finding stuff in these special crates in Terminal lately. I've really only played a little bit. Did I hear? That wasn't like the... That wasn't the BTR, right? I don't think so. I think that was just like the ambience of the level. I think so. I need to turn my audio up because I can't quite hear it very well. No, that it's hard to tell because it's windy right now. It's like cloudy and windy. You can always hear the BTR. Yeah, it is that. Okay. You can always hear it start up when it arrives on the map. So if you're ever wondering whether or not it has spawned, just listen for the engine sounds. You're going to hear it rumbling no matter where you are on the map, I think. It starts up and shuts down. Like it'll turn off the engine, I think, to stop at one of its like little checkpoint locations. And then it starts back up to keep going again. Oh, and now I'm just getting shot at by bandits. But that's not at all necessary. If you notice in the bottom left corner, I fixed my stamina problems. I think what I did was I just disabled the stamina skill. Yeah, just disabled the skill in that. Skills and XP mod, because I guess having it maxed out just meant that my stamina would never fall ever, which is, of course, great. Very useful, but not immersive. And I don't want it to seem cheaty, I guess. I haven't had enough time as this character in Vostok to become like an Olympic champion stamina sprinter who never gets tired. But we'll get there someday. Got some lag when I check containers for some reason. I don't know why that is. Anyway, now that that big project is over for now, I'm gonna go back to regular playthrough videos, and once this one's done, I'll start a new file using a mod to use separate save files in this game to start up my Iron Man run. Very excited for that. I just want to keep this file going because it was like the first. I started this one when early access came out, and I want to try to keep it forever if I can. I think I should be able to. Wow, that came with the PRO on top. Yeah, why not? Just figure I'll check through the school real fast as I go. It is 16:50, so I've got plenty of time. Just have to get to the village and back. I don't imagine there's going to be like a hell of a lot to see in the cellar, and I know that like a lot of other guys have played this so far. Like it's been in tons of other videos and stuff, but I haven't seen them. So whoa! Not only did that jet just fly over, but I'm also hearing footsteps. Alright, those down below. See, the sound is still such that, I mean, there hasn't been an update for it or anything, but the sound is still such that it's really difficult to hear the difference between activity on one floor or another. It just all sounds the same. Okay, it's even lower. This is down on the bottom floor. Whoa! Okay. No problem. I'm ready. I'm so prepared. He didn't stand a chance. Peanuts. Dude, wow, that actually, you know what? If I didn't have anything else, that would be very helpful. To be able to get the pistol and its ammunition all in one go. We had the AK. What else do you have? Some juice? I'll take it, a juice. Why not? Wow, okay. That's obviously not going to fit there. So let me just do this. I'm not going to keep this AK. Unload this. I'll just keep the bullets. Toss that on the ground and then put that right there. I don't think... Alright, that's good. I'm always hoping that I'll have the amazing luck to find a gymnasium key in the school building, and I'll be like, oh, how convenient. How cool is that? I'll just run right over to the gym and unlock it. But hasn't happened yet. Jeez, man. That's a lot. Those flyovers are a lot on my ears. Hey, I'll take the extra 7.62. Whoops. Okay. And then this one. Yep. What you got? So, got another IFAC. Those go for 1,000, which is 1,400 with this tax. And there's still 2 more of his tasks I have to do. Which ones are those? Definitely... Oh, I never brought those? Or the harmonica, those. I was looking at the wrong place entirely. Holy crap, do I even play this game? And now I hear the Punisher sirens. Okay. The medical report, the patient report, and the harmonica. I have not found a harmonica at all. I've done so much looting and playing in this game, and I have not found one, so you know. Where's it gonna be? Do I even want to deal with this? Let me do this. He's over in that direction, which means he's probably gonna drive around on that side of the map in the, like the bracket shape that's over there, and then just drive out in that direction, and I'd never even have a chance to catch him anyway. It'd be kind of cool if, like, oh, that landed in kind of a fun way, resting on that guy. It'd be kind of cool if you could get him to stop by shooting the van, and then they would, like, get out and take cover, or somebody would start leaning out the window and shooting wildly or something just to suppress me. He is taking his time, moving about as fast as an ice cream truck through the woods. So yeah, it'd be really cool if I could just shoot the van, and then they'd get out and be like, ugh. Well, there's already somebody out here. Yeah. Ah, are you kidding me? Do you mind? I'm being demonstrative. Go away. Ah, there is another one. Is he lower? Is that... Oh, yeah. I see him now. Ah! There goes my helmet. There goes my helmet. Throw it down. Enough with the flyovers, man. Stressed as it is. Alright, he's probably over here now, I guess. Right? I feel like he can see me through the grass or something. He's like so on it for being a bandit with some small weapon, you know? I can't see him, but he's shooting at me. That was probably way too far. But I just never throw grenades. I was like, that'd be a great time, wouldn't it? That's pretty realistic. There he is. Oh, he's like way farther away than I thought. Stop. I got sway. Now that my arm stamina is back, I'm like, ugh. This mechanic that I'm very used to in all these games. It doesn't matter. It's really not that big a deal. Okay. Punisher's gone. I've had my little scary shootout. Took my lumps. Wouldn't be a video if I wasn't demonstrating how good I was at a video game. What do you have? Oh, okay. Actually, you know what? There is a reason I need to keep antiseptic on hand now, and that's actually because I started using Lico's, what's it called? Mr. Clean mod, I think? Yeah, Mr. Clean. Which one is that? I don't know, I'll take it. It actually changes the weapon repair kit into a weapon cleaning kit, and it can be used much like the IFAK can right now. You can recharge it, and then whatever percentage is used to repair a weapon is what's subtracted from the cleaning kit's total. And then you can use these items right here to refill it. And I love that. It requires 1 bottle of antiseptic, 2 things of tissues, some gloves, and the kit itself. So spending the kit to 0% does not delete the item, I'm pretty sure. You can recharge it, you can refill it. Which I think is a great concept, because the repair kits are few and far between in the first place, and then they're also really expensive to buy, which makes it really tough to maintain your weapons, and I would like a different system other than that. And I think the cleaning kit so far is a good replacement. I hear 2 sets of footsteps below me. Yeah. I got him. That was a headshot. Where'd the other guy go? Oh, there he is. I see him. Whoa. That was weird. I kept like... I was moving the mouse to the right, but the sway moved it to the left. Sheesh. I gotta remember to save my arm strength. Whoa. I was like, what is that? Is there like a flashlight coming out of my least favorite building in the entire game? Sure enough. Took some armor hits, but I'm still okay. Ah, jeez, man. And another one. I'm gonna be toning that down for my next playthrough. Because I get the idea. It's actually pretty good. But it's too many jets, man. It's too many jets flying over. This guy... I don't like the mission that he was on to come kill me. There's a lot of gusto, and there's still that guy over there. Okay. Well, it's starting to get dark. Is he walking towards the school or towards me? I thought I saw his flashlight pointing in that direction. Ah! Okay. Yep. Yep, that's where we're at. That's where we're at. I just saw the reflection of that flashlight in my scope, which is impossible. But it happened anyway. Alright, is he coming around from the left side? He is. Can you see that? Arm stamina is falling because I'm forgetting to put my arms down. Whoa! He's on the move. Got him. Come on, fellas. Just let me pass. Why should I have to kill everybody just to move through an area safely? That's not fair. It's not fair for any of us. We good? I don't hear anything else. Yeah, sure, I'll take that. I can see that my nutrition is falling. I'm gonna have to drink something and eat something. The distance between village and school isn't bad, so it wouldn't kill me, but why put myself through it? Oh. Bandage. That's actually fine, because I will use this. I have to hit H. That does that, and then I can recharge this. It's at 97%, so I won't bother with that. Oops. That was apparently my only frag grenade that I threw earlier. Feels like a little bit of a waste. All I have to do is get to the village. Remember I said that nothing ever happens, it's totally fine, it's very safe. For the sake of the video, I'll turn my exposure up. Also, I'm pretty sure I just heard there the lingering, like, death cry of one of these bandits. For some reason, when I open up the escape menu, it'll continue playing like a death sound effect. Like one of the characters' agonized wailing or groaning. And I don't know why. Oh, perfect. There you go. Let's put that in there. One bullet. That's not very helpful. Well, at least I made it this far with my life. Bottle is still red. That means I've got 20 hydration. So, yeah, not killing me. Not dead. But I should do something about that. Just in case, I'm gonna go crouch over by this rock, where it might be a little safer. Take a look at the beautiful moon. And then drink something. Like, I've got options here. I can just drink a bunch of this stuff. Juice and a bunch of more juice. Got each of the flavors of juice, I think. One more, yeah. It doesn't do much for energy, obviously. It's just just a juice box. But 53 will carry me for a while. Take that. The cellar is just across the little dirt road from Generalist's shop. The big farm building. This is it right here. And I keep thinking I hear footsteps, but it's just like the sound effects of like the ambience of like, I guess, things in the environment falling from trees and like hitting the ground. There's another stutter. Super strange. I haven't updated my mods in a few days, so that'll be fixed next time around. I think I saw a flashlight over there. Maybe. Doesn't really matter. Okay. Finally, I can check out the cellar. I'm so excited. I'm not going to be disappointed. Wow, look at this. There's a lot going on in here. Those are both empty. But the special crate has the PTN suppressor in it, so that's cool. A shotgun that's not in very good shape. I'll take the 9mm and was it 28 rounds of 5.45, so we'll do that. I guess I'll take also the splint. A backup Narva, why not? And I guess I'll take the shotgun shells. Well, are you kidding me? Wow, that's way too much. Oh, a bottle of water. That's good. That's always good. I'll always take a bottle of water. It seems like there could be a lot more on these shelves. The keys are so rare that I think it would be really nice if there was more stuff to get out of these spots. But, well, that's that. Great. Now what to do with my life? It is, 2000. It is 2000 hours. I think I'll go see the Generalist real fast. I'll peek into my attic, see what that's like, because I haven't been there in a while. And I don't remember what I left there. I did say that the attic is my favorite shelter, and it is, but I spend most of my time using the bunker because of its location. It's much more useful for me because it's closer to Vostok and I can go in and out pretty quickly. And having to trek from village to Vostok isn't so bad. It just takes a really long time, and it's kind of a commitment. We are very fortunate that the game actually pauses when you hit escape to open the menu. So, like, if anything in real life happens, like, you can rest assured that you're not going to get gunned down when you're AFK. So it's not so bad. It's just that, like, I don't want to get caught up in something and have to, like, leave the game running forever and come back hours later, you know what I mean? Okay. Obviously, we still have the Khajiit with his skooma. I have plenty of medkits and everything still. Yes, I'm back. Here, have some food. Spare guns. bits and bobs. Got some medicine. Got a bunch of medication, actually. I could heal a lot with all these SOS kits. Maybe I should start some sort of public thing where I go out and give these to the people who are tormented by the bandits and aren't as good with a gun as I am. I do have a level 4 plate. I have my backup armor. PTN, got all these things here, so I'm in good shape. That is a field ration. Let's go ahead and eat the field ration, bring my energy in like all the way up. So that's good. Mental 2. And I still have this one in my kit. A bunch of random stuff. Ammunition, MP5s, magazines that are empty. I do still have an M78 at my bunker, and I think I have 2 magazines for it too. This one doesn't have any ammunition in it, I think. And, wow, you know what? I actually haven't used the KP31, have I? So maybe I should flex that a little bit. I just like having my Car 21 with all the fancy equipment. Why do I keep stuttering? I don't know why that's going on. There could be any number of weird things going on, actually. Polaris is a 75. I have tons of batteries, so I'll load it up. Don't need this, because the power should last me all the time. I mean, for my entire playthrough here today. It should be more than okay. I guess I'll find a way to trade this off. Do I have any spare antiseptic? I do! And an IFAK. Great. Okay, let me get back to the shelter. I can recharge my cleaning kit and do a little maintenance on my guns, and then grab my KP31 that I have, and I'll take this drum. I actually have some ammunition in it already, so that's cool. Yeah. Okay, good. I know. Don't worry, I'll be back. I just have to go destroy. So, I'm really excited, once again, for build 2 of this game. I know we're gonna get it in probably a few months, I would have to guess. I think Auntie said Q3 of this year is when we're gonna get build 2. And he said that he's already working on it, and that's really exciting. The update's gonna change a lot about the game as we know it right now. Like, it's pretty bare bones as it is, and then build 2 is gonna introduce new NPCs, the faction system with nomads, and then I think there was a bunch of other things too that I can't remember right now. I have to get that stuff in front of me for next time. I just think that it's gonna seem like a pretty big change to a lot of people, and that's probably gonna be really good to most folks, because a lot of the criticism right now of the game is that there isn't all that much to it. The additional content is probably really gonna help them warm up to the game a little bit more. Everybody, I would imagine, who's played through this version of the game and let it sit back on the shelf for a while is going to come back, I would imagine, because the promise of more content and expansion to what we've already got is going to get some attention. And it's going to be a great incentive. God, these stutters are driving me crazy. That actually has not been happening when I've just been playing on my own. How annoying. Wow, a lot of stuff this time. Tissues, I do need tissues for the cleaning kit. I'll take painkillers. It's kind of good to have a painkiller to just like dust off the top of the IFAK whenever there's like a little bit of percentage left after recharging it. Wow, stuff in both cabinets this time. Hard to complain. I will take it. And then in terms of the update, I would imagine that most of us who are just happy with having the game are going to be happy to have more of it. Even happier still. Because obviously I've been playing it since it came out on early access, and I'd been playing it a lot before then, the demo. I got a lot of hours out of that. And I'm really excited to break it down for build 2. I want to see exactly everything that's going to happen. I want to see how it performs, all that good stuff. Whoops, I pushed the wrong button. There we go. Juice, that's fine. Just looking for keys. I'm checking all the random places, looking for keys. Nope. I know there's not much of those little key rooms, the locked rooms, but I like having access to them. It feels like a special item, you know? It's a rare, one of the rarest things to find in the game, at least for me. There are still some things I haven't found. For example, I haven't gotten an actual SVD rifle. I haven't gotten the VSS yet. Made it all the way to almost day 50 without either of those. It's so cool being able to see the bad guys with their flashlights to like see their activity. It's a little spookier. It does kind of give their position away, but it also tells me where I might be, you know, less safe so I can avoid where they're walking. Sounded like that landed on a wood panel floor or something, like a table. It's kind of funny, the sound effect that plays for when a shell casing hits the ground can rely so much on exactly where on the ground it landed. So maybe it landed on this wood that's like on the side of the street. Otherwise it would have sounded like it just hit the concrete. And I don't even know exactly how to aim it because we don't have shell casings modeled in the game. We can only see them leave the weapon, but they don't like land, I think. Right? Yeah, they like vanish immediately. It is so chill at night on the outpost when weather is nice. It's just kind of comfortable to be out here. If it weren't for all the bandits and the occasional, you know, attack fighter flying overhead and also the occasional gang boss driving through, very loudly blaring music and the sirens in a stolen police van, and also if it weren't for the BTR that sometimes rumbles through to kill anybody that's not I guess bandit or military, then it would be a pretty nice place to camp and a little place to rest or work even, because you know, there's like a horse farm, a horse racing situation probably. Be pretty nice to make a nice little space to be in, as long as you weren't fearing for your life or having to defend yourself against armed bandits. Although now seems pretty safe. Want to see something cool? One of the mods I'm using actually re-equips your weapon when you get out of the water. That's really cool. I enjoy that. That's really useful. I don't know why. It just doesn't do that in the base game. Oh my god. Come on. Come on. Get it together. It seems strange that he doesn't, you know, bring his rifle back out. Although I would actually prefer it if he just held it up over his head. If he really thinks that his weapon's gonna get wet in the water and it'll be a problem, then why wouldn't he just raise it up over his head? Because there's a lot of shallow water that you can just walk in. What's he do, like when he gets submerged? Does he put it on his back or like stuff the whole rifle in his pocket so it doesn't get wet? Why are the lights flickering? What is going on with my game? What you got? There's probably nothing I can afford, but do you have anything in particular that I've been looking for lately? No, not really. Stock, not so much. Furniture, wow, you're really lighting the furniture today, man. Also, has he said anything? He's been very quiet. No. I do have spare grenades. How much is that? 350, which comes out to 770 with my 120% tax that I have with him. Which is going to be kind of tough to whittle that down because I still can't find the Skrama 240 knife. Or whichever one I don't have. I've only ever found the one. And I also can't find much of this ammunition at all. 4.6 or 9x39, and I know I only need 20 and 50 of each, but like, I would rather use them than hand them over, honestly, because it's such rare ammunition for rigs and armor that I actually do have kind of in plenty. Doesn't seem fair. I could do the IFAK. Actually, I do have 3 of these. I could do that today. I could do that today. And then home collection, of course, you know, I would hate to hand this over when I get it. That just seems brutal. Yeah, hang on, you got sitting in a strobe light. It's not that big a deal. So, let's take a look over here. I need, to do a little sorting. I'm probably not gonna use this, even though it's at 82%. I already have a bunch of MP5s that are in good shape. Probably won't use this. This is like the little table. I've been using the freezer as a table for like weapons that I want to take over to trade at the gunsmith, which is why I'm doing this right now. Antiseptic I need 3 of them, right? Crafting. Oh no, just one. 1 antiseptic bottle, 2 tissues, 1 thing of gloves, 1 pair of gloves, I guess specifically. The PTN suppressor, I can, I guess, just stick over here with all the rest of my stuff. There we go. And then, of course, I have this container over here for all my attachments. This one. KP31 drum. My KP31 is over here. So I'll just drop that on that crate there. I've got a Stanag magazine that I'll stick next to this one. And, yes. So I need another box or package of tissues or whatever. It doesn't look like a box, right? No, it's just like a package of tissues. And what's more, it looks like napkins. Am I wrong about that? These are totally napkins, right? Instead of just having like... Because they've even got like the sort of textured like printing along the edge, and they're square and everything. It looks more like a napkin situation. So I get that, and then I have to get the kit in my inventory, so I have that, and then gloves. Work gloves. Do they have to be work gloves? They do. So I can't use leather gloves. So I should get those out of there. Because as you can tell, I was trying to stage up supplies to be able to do this. And now I even have extra antiseptics, so I've got a bunch of these now. That's great. That's great. Alright, this is a 0%. 2 tissues, 1 antiseptic, 1 gloves. Here we go. Start input, and repair. Ta-da! And then I can just do... Oh no, I have to drag the weapon onto the kit. There we go. And as you can see, it works as intended, which I think is really useful. So this one's dead and empty, so I will take this and whoops, put it down. That didn't work properly. I still need to get these things, get that and that and that and then that. Start input. There. Oh, there we go. Okay. All set. At first I was afraid that they were just they were like sharing a percentage. Oh. That one was back at 100%. Okay, should I only have 1 cleaning kit? Is that like a thing that's gonna be true? That might be a thing. Because the mod may not allow for multiples of the kit, and the way that it changes the actual item in the game might be universal, so it affects every instance of the item that exists. So I will remember that. I was going to see if I could keep like 3 fresh for like each of my boards here, but that's fine. I will keep 1, and I don't think I really need to worry about... And you know what, though? Give me the KP31. Yeah, I could totally use it for this, actually. So we'll do that. I'll fix up the KP31. I also like that he's like totally replaced the label on the outside of the box. It's awesome. It's got like a little latch. It's got his logo on it. That's fun. That's fun stuff. Should I take it? I was rocking the Car 21 with all the attachments, but should I just be a total boss and run out with my KP31? Can anything be affixed to it? I don't think so, right? Like, it's got the iron sights on top. There's... Oh, I can actually switch the fire mode. So we'll keep that on full auto because, I mean, obviously I've got a drum magazine. It doesn't have much in it, though. So let's remove the drum magazine. And then I will load in a bunch of ammunition. Yeah, that took forever. Here you go. And then I have... Whoops. I moved my hand on the keyboard. That's not useful. Got this. I've got this. Put that right there. And then I don't have a weapon to use this with anymore. So I'll set that down. I'm not using a shotgun currently. Although I have kind of been wanting to use the suppressor on the shotgun. It's a little hilarious. And I like that a lot. I will... Let's see here. I'll put this back... Where did I have this on the board? Probably up here, right? Yeah, that's fine. And then I'll put these in here. Just like so. I won't be able to use the hollow sight. Although if I pick up another weapon, maybe I'll want to keep it just in case. Stick that right there. Do I have... I do. Oh, man. Let's do this. There we go. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take these 3 IFAKs over to the gunsmith. Forget it. I'll put the hollow sight down. And then I'm going to put the extra bandages away. Just have all those right here. I do love to have an abundance of things. In some cases, it's way more than you can use to like have a bunch of stuff in this game. But if you're a hoarder like me, then you know, it's fun. And don't even try to, you know, fool me, some of you. Because I've seen the screenshots in the Discord server for this game. And y'all have so much stuff that it's slowing the game down. Like some guy had 5 frames a second or something like that in his hideout because there was so much stuff on the floor. And that's ridiculous. At least I'm not that bad. I should carry lots of ammunition because it's possible that I'm going to spend lots and lots of ammunition. And I'm even going to reorganize this so that I can stick another drum magazine in my inventory. We're going to be that guy today. Wondrous. Amazing. I can fire so many bullets. Yeah. The drum mag is the only thing in the entire game compatible with this weapon. So, no optics for me. Just this. But I can zoom a little bit with the mod, with the focus eye mod, so that's not so bad. And as long as I keep it on full auto, I guess it'll be totally fine. Is there anything else I need to put down? Yes. I will keep my cleaning kit right here. I wish it would just... What? Here, let it go. It's because I have it like... I'm trying to put it up against this thing right here, and I think that if I were to... Yeah. Contact with... Whoa, it actually moved me. Contact with this board does actually cause it to fall. So the mod, I guess, is broken by the surface of this board, which of course is unique. I don't think there's anything else in the game that you can just stick stuff onto that way. So it makes sense. It's basically like fly paper for guns and stuff. I'll take these 3. And it's not even that big of a loss because obviously since they recharge, as long as I don't die and lose it someplace, then I'm good to go. And I can just have this one almost forever. I've got my SOS kits, the splint. This does cure since it's using these bandages. It cures not only bleeding but burning, which is fine. And because I never get burned. Oh yeah, grenade. Do I need to carry a spare one of each of these? Yeah, I mean I could. Why not? It's the Vostok life. I have this extra tape, which I guess I'll just set down right here for my little entertainment spot. And then I also have this extra Polaris, which I will set right there. And this still has 87%. The batteries do go down kind of quick, so I'll just do this. I'll top it off. Okay. That is there. I've got my IFAKs to trade. And I'm going to get... what am I going to get from him? I can't even remember. Whatever, let's just go. It is 2:50 in the morning now. On the final day. Before... Come on. What? Even that was stuck. Before day 50. Okay, so here is this. IFAK. Yeah, dude, you're welcome. What does he even want these for? Medic. In the military, there are only 2 roles that matter, a rifleman and a medic. Leaders, artillery, and other support elements are just extra fluff in my opinion, yeah, of course. I actually have a personal medic just for myself. He's a skillful nomad. Oh, nomad, you see that? And we have a simple tactic if an attack phase is needed. In our tactic, I shoot, and if I get shot, he puts a fentanyl lollipop in my mouth, and the train keeps moving. It's never stop the madness, Just occasional pain relief and push forward. Okay. My medic could actually use a few extra lollipops just in case. I think those can be found inside IFAKs, so if you happen to find a couple of those, there's a deal opportunity for us once again. Okay, that was kind of weirdly written, so I had trouble reading that, but I did get some pretty decent stuff from that. Nice, another a fresh KM18 for that matter.
Happy wife, happy life.
Happy wife, happy life. Wait, have I not heard him say that before? I could swear I've never heard him say that line before. What are you doing to me, man? I'm this far into the game and you still want to hit me with new stuff? Oh, he's got 308. I don't have anything to trade. How much is this? 4,200. That would be outrageous if I was just to trade him again. Or trade back the rifle he just gave to me as a reward. No. The gymnasium key. Still 5 grand. I'm only gonna get, yeah, 4,200 out of that. I would still need so much more. Because with his tax, that key... so expensive. Yeah, don't think about it. Don't think about it. I have my own objectives. But I finally completed yet another task, so that did bring the tax down just a little bit more. That's helpful. And I got a fresh KM18. That's great. I will be this person and place it on the bed. It's safe because it's not loaded. That, however, hard to say. Hard to say. Also, what was he saying about having a fentanyl lollipop in the IFAK? Is that really a thing? Should I be talking about that on YouTube? This seems dangerous. Maybe I'll just bleep that out and someone can answer me in the comments or something like that, or in chat about whether or not that's true. I mean, I have to assume it might be. It's a military first aid kit, right? So like a dangerous gunshot injury or like being blown apart or something, you really got to have some serious medication to deal with that. Yeah, I guess this is good. This is good for now. I will restore my hydration. This will bring me up to 81, and then I'll eat this can of peas. That'll be, what, 91? Oh no, there's 20 in that. Yeah, that's right. Okay, and then bring my energy up. Just about all the way. Oh, it does. Actually, as a matter of fact, that's more than all the way. Cool. Cool. So, what else can I take? Should I want to go into Vostok, so gonna get a little crazy and take this thing in to fight soldiers for some good reason. I have this field ration sitting around. I'll put that there, and another energy drink, so I'll put that there. I've got ammunition. All I have are guns that fire 9mm, so that seems safe. But I mean, this thing does have a little optic on it, so that's something, right? That's good. It's a P3, which is a good pistol. Yeah. Yeah, I'm good to go. Also, what do you think of my little workshop area that I've developed a little bit more? I put all my little electronics that I've found and some rags in the toolbox over here, so it kind of looks like I'm like working on something maybe by a lamplight. Got the TVs. Who knows what? Oh, that's just torture. But I do have some cassettes and batteries over there for the cassette player and water to drink while I work on whatever. Got some deodorant over there. Who knows, you know? And then this is like my little computer station, you know? I got the map and a gun, books to read and reference for things. What's down here? Oh, a tackle box, yeah. So yeah, this has been my experience here. Oh, I did redo the kitchen. Yeah, I grinded a bunch and got some extra furniture and shoved these little shelves onto the wall where they are now. And I did get a coffee master. I don't think I had that last time, so it's legit. The stove doesn't work, but this thing does. Cooking station does, and I can make soup and stuff, so that's great. Feels good. Feels good. So now that I'm using the simulated ballistics mod, I've really been leaning on the optics because it's much more fun to fire long range. I guess we're just gonna have to expect these stutters now. That's annoying. And not having any optics does make me a little nervous for this. But I think it's fine because it's basically a bullet hose, and I've got a lot of bullets in the large mags, and I can dump them at foes on the field when they start to attack me, so maybe it'll be okay. And there's always the chance, no matter what, that I could get to Vostok without having any fighting at all. And that's such a strong possibility that I feel even better about it having mentioned it. So we're just gonna do that. All I have to do is run over here to the transition over the minefield and survive the minefield. I'm a little concerned about having to navigate it in the dark, but I did bring extra batteries for my flashlight, so no matter how much I have to use this thing, I should be good to go. That guy's coming out. But he won't see me because he's looking a completely different direction, and it's nighttime anyways, which means these guys are totally blind, and I'm fully safe and have nothing to worry about. There is no danger here for me. Yes, hello, my least favorite map in the entire game. It's good to see you again. As always, there's gonna... I take this route so often in this map that I would love to have a mod that just, like, put a little trench down this edge of the map, going all the way around to the exit into the apartments. As if I've just been trudging it over and over and over again, back and forth. Very strictly next to the tape. Just, don't be really uncool and put a mine in it. Not that this mod will ever get made, but I just think it'd be really funny. I think that it should just be in the game right now anyways, because of how often I do actually do this. And how little I trek the center area of the minefield. To just go, like, right up through the path that goes between the towers, for example. But it's dangerous, so I don't do that. Ugh. Wait a minute, that might be too close. That might be too close. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Not gonna get me. Not gonna get me. Whoa! That got some attention. Jeez, I like hit caps lock. Ah! Oh no! It's bad. It's not what I wanted to have happen. I'm already taking damage. Those guys started shouting when I fired. Yes, all good, all safe, no problem. It is now 7:05 in the morning. Oh no, that spent my helmet. Are you kidding me? Ah. Alright, turn the flashlight off. That's fixed. I need a helmet and my armor is at 37%. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's not a big deal. I can get by if I get shot in the head. I have two ways to save myself. It's gonna be alright. I'll just go through here, check the radio tower as usual, and I'll hit one of the apartment buildings on my way through to the terminal. Are we still on day... what's that? 49, right? Oh, come on. Why is this happening? Yeah, okay. So, if you remember from the demo, and from the lore and stuff like that, the transmission in question will very likely be a repeat of what started this whole thing to begin with. And that comes from the Russian radar station, which is, I'm pretty sure, called the Duga station. And it's not in this version of the game, but it has been in previous demos, at least one or two. And you can find videos about it. It's a large Soviet radar station. Oh my god, are you kidding me? And I just heard, as soon as I find that, I heard the BTR start up. That's awesome. It's at 100%, but no ammunition. My problem is that I have two of them now, and I can't even fire them. Give me ammunition. Well, you know, that's nice. I'll keep that. So the transmission will be a violent broadcast that's, I guess, the equivalent of like an EMP. It'll disrupt electronics and damage them, I imagine. Wait, did you hear that? I just heard a call out from this direction. Oh, stuck on a rock. As talented a survivor as my character is, he can't walk over a stone. There he is. I could swear I just saw movement over there through the tree. Yep, he's coming up. Can I pick him off with the my pistol? As like a really, really talented marksman? Oh, I can't see him anymore. Where'd he go? Gotta recharge my arm strength. Is he gonna come around the rock and kill me? Because I don't want that to happen. Hello? Is he just in cover? He's like, I found him. Now all I have to do is hold position. He's still out there, I can hear him. I actually don't know where the BTR goes on this map. I don't know its paths of travel. So I'm a little nervous to encounter it. But as long as I stay safe and in cover, I'll be fine. Because it just won't see me and it won't be able to kill me. This guy, however... I just don't want to leave my back open to him as I move. So, I'll go... Ah, jeez, exterminate him, except he's over there. I was like looking over because I'm like, wait, is the BTR going to come down this road? And wasn't paying enough attention, so... He just moved in my blind spot over there to the road. You can see a shadow. Gotcha. Who can stand up to a drum mag? Alright, it sounds pretty close. As if it might be over there. So I won't go over there. I'm gonna go over here instead. And I'm also gonna heal myself. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay. Yep. Where? Oh, yep. A little hard to land my shots like this. But it's fine. I'm an experienced video game player. And a very, very talented shooter besides in these games, you know? Might as well go crazy since I have the ammunition. I'll just open up on these guys when I get the chance. If there's an open window, can I just jump in? I actually... Oh, there's not. Oh, there is. Okay. Can I get in through this one? Yes. Hello? It's in pretty good shape. Seeing ammo on the floor. There is... How much of that? 17. Wow, lucky. Tissues? I will keep them for now. Alright, I don't think he's gonna bust in the door just yet. And I don't know where he's at exactly. Alright, he's probably in one of the other sides, I guess. He's more in that direction. Just looking for obvious stuff. I'm gonna try to find at least like what, one special crate, right? Since I'm in here, there's probably at least one, maybe one up top on the very top. Oh, fun. G7 shotgun shells. Maybe I can find one in the big apartment. It's on that side over there. Whoa! Ha! Wow. I got him. That was kind of fun. That felt completely insane. That wasn't very tactical or anything, but I did survive. How am I doing? 19. I heard another voice Oh, you see that? He's over there. I got him. Wow. I think this is going to be okay after all. Okay, no special crate, but... Oh, what do we got? What do we got? Oh, perfect. Got an SOS kit. Wow, a lot of guns in this one. Holy smokes. I don't need... I'll take the PRO off of this and stick it on the M4, I guess. And I also want to rearrange this a little bit. Let me do this and then do that. Armor, tissues. Let's do this actually. So that frees up that slot. And then I've got these, which I don't really have any... I don't need to carry an extra SOS kit exactly. But I'll do it anyway. Sort this up here. Pairs. I'm gonna eat these. So that's good. Back in the green at the very least. Nice! Special crate already. Just for me, because I'm such a special guy. Anybody else that I can see right away? Nope, that guy went right down. I still have 2 fully loaded magazines, right? Because I brought 3 extras with me. Yep. Good to go. So I'm going to have to reload that one at some point. Also, how's durability? Ooh, that already brought my rifle down 10%. So I could fire like a madman, but I may pay the price for it. Okay. This seems safe. I don't think anybody's over here. Didn't hear any extra activity in this building. The doors were closed. It's probably okay. Just checking around for those special crates. In here, yes. Yes, no? No? Okay, maybe not. Refrigerator. Anything in here? Anything in here? Nope. 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 So I did lose my helmet, but I do have an extra SOS kit. So as long as I'm not trapped under fire, and I just get like stun locked into being full auto to death or something like that, I should be okay. I should be able to survive this without a problem. Alright, nothing up here. Boy, you get pretty good at swinging around those stairs, huh? Okay. I'll skip that side and I'll just go over here and check this one. The guy I shot was over here at the far end, right? Yeah. Wow, he landed on the bench. Who said that? Did I just see somebody in that stairway? I shouldn't, like, stand around asking. It's pretty clumsy how he landed right here. How did... Wow, how would you even manage that? How would that even be... even... slightly possible? Whoa, yep. I gotcha. Oh, there's 2 of them. Got him. He is safe in the building. You get away from me. But I'm not going to chase him just yet. I'm going to go up here. Look around. Excuse me, non-existent resident. I'm here to rob you of anything special. You get my drift? Looking for anything special that you might have for me? Oh shoot, as I look at the time in real life, I realize it's time to feed the dog. I have to go give her dinner. This is why it's good that the game totally pauses in the menu. There he goes. I probably won't be able to Nope, Andy's now inside that apartment building. Okay. I just need to not forget that. Okay. I'll check one more section. And I'll also check these guys, right? Should do that. Oh, oh. Just one magazine. He didn't even have the right magazine. Although he... You know what? First of all... Second of all, there is now a mod for this game that allows you to be able to cross-utilize magazines that are compatible in other weapons, like similar caliber weapons and format weapons. Which I think is really cool. Where did he shoot me from? Did he fire from a window and then just duck down, or was he outside and then went immediately into the lobby and just went upstairs? Because I can't see him. I'm gonna have to get over there. But first, I'll run upstairs and, check. Oh, nice, nice. Oh, man. It's a 98%. It actually has some ammunition in it too, wow. Remove the hammer sight, put that on there, put that in there, take this. Another, what? How did I miss this right away? It's fate. As long as I don't burn this weapon to a smoldering piece of trash before I can use all the ammunition, that is. Heal up. Okay, that's at 64%. I will put that in there for 89. If I should find some cold medicine, I'll stick it in there to replenish it. I still can't see anybody. It will be awesome to have an overhaul for the AI so that they move tactically. Because you want them to, like, move together, you know? When it comes to... Oh, perfect. When it comes to how the like, soldiers should coordinate themselves, you really want them to work together. Crap. Okay, I'm having this bug again. Whenever I recharge the IFAC, whatever slot was occupied with what I used to recharge it for some reason becomes unusable. And that fixes if I jump in and out of like a raid. So if I can find... When I go to the transition, for example, that'll fix itself. It is annoying though. It's a problem for sure because you need every single square of the inventory. So that'll get... And I haven't updated my mods for a while. That's probably already been patched out. That's not even a problem for you, I imagine. So don't even worry about that. I will fix it and I'll just go about my life. I have noticed that sometimes the bots will have a tendency to just run up and down the flights of stairs over and over again. I would imagine it's probably because they're trying to get to like a good vantage point. And if they don't see me from one, they're just gonna immediately go back to another one and just go like from one to the next over and over and over again until they see me. But if they can't get a shot, then they're just looping back and forth. Did I just hear footsteps? What was that I heard? Oh, wow. Yep, okay. Well, obviously that wasn't like footsteps that I heard, but that did come from this building, didn't it? So he can see me. Ah. Aha. Gotcha. Wow, that was... that was cool. That was good. Did I hear marching? Did I hear crunching of footsteps? Maybe not. I thought I did. I think that was a voice line I just heard. I think that was, so... Far from alone. Looking for ammo. Nope. 17%. Sheesh, man. Should I just write it out? Maybe. God, how did I find a very nearly full drum mag for the KP-31? How does it... It's got 71 bullets in it. That's kind of funny. Alright, so I don't think there's anybody else in here. I think it should be okay. I should be fine to loot quickly in this section. And maybe this entire building. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That was strange. I don't like how that happened. Ah, jeez, man, where'd it come from? Maybe across the way into the other building. Well, there he is. I'm actually a crack shot with this. I'm good to go. I was kind of worried at first, but not anymore. I can knock down troops with this KP-31, no problem. Where is... Here he is. That thing is suppressed. Backpack. Got some ammunition in it. I don't have any... Yeah, we'll just do this. Check for safety. Good. I will unload this so that I just have the ammunition. Toss this on the floor to later. Then check in here. Got some cold medicine. I can put that in there to fully top off the IFAC. Oh, it's at 99%. That's right. Only 5. Oh god, I'm getting hungry too. Alright, shortly I'll take a break to go feed the dog and then figure out what the hell to feed myself. It's not so easy for me. I don't have just like a backpack full of field rations and energy drinks. Also at work the other day, the whole book bag versus backpack debate came up again. I don't know why that happens so often, but... Sure enough, some of my coworkers came over and they were like, "Hey man, is it a book bag or a backpack?" My very first question was why, but obviously the two terms are fully interchangeable. I would imagine that, you know, like we called them book bags in school because we filled the backpacks that we were using for that purpose with books, school books. Even now, if you're still fully removed from schooling and you carry books in your backpack, you can call it a book bag. The pedantic are gonna, you know, like question the content. They're gonna be like, well, do you have anything else in there besides a book? Or books, plural. Because if you do, then it's a backpack. But I would argue that having a few other things besides books in a backpack does not, you know, fully prevent it from being called a book bag. Good God, now I'm like screwing up the terms in my own head. Essentially, I call it a backpack because I don't use it as a book bag anymore as a student. That's it. If anybody else, which they do in my life, calls it a book bag, just normally, it's fine. It does not matter. They're basically the same thing. You can't have one without the other, in fact. If I were using like a backpack for these purposes right here, I would call it a backpack. There are no books in it, but you could easily, maybe not easily, you could certainly fill a backpack in this game with books. Also, I'm hearing the soundtrack right now is terrifying. Why is it doing that? I hate that it's doing that. It's so scary for no reason at all. Maybe I should just get out of here. Also, if anybody has heard anything about how Auntie made or got the music for this game, please let me know, because I want to know more about that. I could swear that maybe he talked about it a little bit in one of the devlogs, but not much and not for long, I think. I'll have to go back through and check it out, but I want to know how the music was produced and like if he went through any like legitimate analog sources to like an orchestra or a band or anything to produce it. Because it all sounds really good. I like the soundscape of it. Obviously we heard that the trailer song, we know who made that. We've got that artist's name. But for the rest of the tracks, you know, like, who did all that? Am I good for this? Hydration? It takes 20 hydration, so I'll be okay when I get there. Yeah. I'm gonna do something that I wouldn't actually advise anyone else to do normally. I'm gonna sit down at the terminal. It's dangerous because you can still be seen from those big tanks over there. And take an energy drink. So that's good. I've fixed that problem. Scoot this over here, put that there, put that there. Mind my plate. That's only going to take one more hit and it might not block all the damage from it. And I should also probably reload this magazine. Come out of the menu, unequip this, and swap that out because it's faster. And then load this up. Good to go. Man, it's such a stalker-like soundscape for the soundtrack. Sounds really cool, it's just super unsettling. I keep expecting, you know, for there to be like an anomaly or something to pop up and attack me. Some sort of psycho or psychic creature, some sort of messed up mutant entity is gonna come and try to take over my mind while I have to dance around some extremely dangerous volatile gravity anomaly. Nothing here. Okay. I heard one of the soldiers over there. So, do special crates have any chance at all to spawn in these little, like, prefab structures? I don't think so. I'm not even sure what to call those. But I don't think anything other than... Whoa! Okay. I don't think anything other than those, these typical military crates ever, like, appear in there. They're just hard-coded into those structures. There's always 3 of them. What you got? Some 762. I'll take that. Tuna. What's on there? Nothing special. Yeah, these geared troops aren't ready for what I'm bringing to the table today. I'd like to make a full circuit around the central area before I go in there, so that I can pick off any stragglers and deal with anybody who's already out on the edge. I imagine as I do that, there are chances for more to spawn in these places, but it'll just make me feel better. And also, there are chances for special crates to spawn out here in these zones. So it feels safer, and it could still be lucrative, as long as I've got a little luck on my side. I just heard that guy. Did he not hear me? Well, doesn't matter now, does it? Got a guy in my Discord server who really likes to load all the way up for long trips out from like the village to Vostok out here, and he'll bring like tons of food and like healing items and lots of provisions and stuff like that. Hey, there's a cleaning kit. That's a really cool find, actually. I should keep that. Oh, 9x39 ammo. I gotta have that. Plenty of that by now. Okay, we ditch this. It takes 9 spaces though, or 6 spaces. God, I can't think straight today. I didn't have to work today, but it was still such a busy day, and I spent a lot of time outside, so my allergies are also messing with me, and I'm just a wreck today, man. What can I do? Ah, jeez. You know what? You know what? I can do this. There we go. There we go. So when I get more usage out of this thing, I can just repair it right here in the field, and I'll be good to go. That solves that problem. Oh, I see. I see, I see. I like how that scared me into hitting C, so I stood up. That's probably what I would do in real life, too. Take a shot at, like, ugh! Stand up and die. There's another one in here. He's right. Probably on the other side of these pipes. Oh yeah, you see him? Okay, so that's one more spot left to check, right? That's on the outside before I actually get in there. I just heard the dog barking. Should probably go check on that. Spooky. Okay, I checked on the dog. Everything's fine. I fed her and stuff. Just need to survive out here. I think it's safe. I haven't heard anything else. It's gonna be a little tougher to hear over the storm and everything, but... if it's dark, I'm safer, right? Let's do this. Normally, with the exposure at its normal settings on my monitor, I can see the game pretty well. I wish that YouTube compression wasn't so bad so that, you know, like, you could just see it the way I do. But, I mean, it's better with the exposure turned all the way up. I'm still not certain if the AI can see my flashlight or not. It would make sense if they could, but I mean, the bots are pretty bare bones at the moment. And I don't think they've ever reacted to flashlights before. They mostly react to just spotting me and to hearing my activity. The cone or whatever, the shape of the light in the game world may not actually affect them. There are crates in those things. I can check that. Oh. AK, 1911. Nothing, nothing. Nope. There's a AK magazine. About that? Nothing. You know, it's a pretty chill storm. Oh my god, I was just about to say, it's kind of relaxing out here. And then I got shot at. Which immediately ended the relaxation. Oh, he's way up there, you see that? I got him. Mr. Soldier Man. Can he... oh crap, I'm out of arm stamina. Ah, arms are shaking all over the place. Jeez, man. Stop, stop, stop. Stop. Do not do that. Ah! another flashlight over there too. Got at least 2 guys to worry about. I should probably try to bisect them. Oh, I can't get through over there. Now I can hear them. I can see the... It's really annoying. Oh, jeez. Oh, wait, is there a gap? I could have actually gotten through there, but I guess it's a good thing I kept on going anyway, because wow. Got him. Reload. The other guy's moving up over here. I can just barely see his flashlight. Oh god. My throat is so dry. Maybe if I just run around the tank and get a position on him? Aha! See, you think he would have seen the flashlight in the corner of his eye as I shined it at him? But, I mean, he was trained on my last known location, which is cool. It's a step in the right direction. There are a couple of other AI mods that I want to try. I'm only using simple engagement right now, which doesn't really have all that much in the way of changes. But some of these other mods are much more in depth, and they add like a lot of new behaviors to the bots, which I really want to try. And it's probably going to make my Iron Man run a lot more difficult. But that's the point, isn't it? I also think, because you can still, you see that, you can still see like the shine of the moon, like on the pipe and on the ground and stuff like that, but like the moon isn't visible. It's behind the clouds and it's raining, so I don't know why. Oh, I just saw that. Get to cover. Or not. Whoa, dude. Yeah, despite being shot and shot at, he just didn't do anything, you know? We want to see these guys run around and fall backwards and stuff and try to get to cover. Okay. I'm gonna wait to recharge my IFAC because I don't want to ruin any of my slots, which is really annoying to have to think about, but it's not that big a deal. Maybe it's time to go. Maybe I've gotten all I can from the terminal today. So for anyone who's seen the actual spawn locations for the bots in these maps, is there any chance at all for the bots to spawn near the player spawn at the transition points? Because that'd be a real shakeup, wouldn't it? Most of the time you never actually have an encounter right away when you load into a map, but is it possible for them to spawn so close to the starting locations that you could, you know? I guess I should just look into that myself, but I didn't want to, like, ruin any magic or spoil myself or anything like that. It's not a huge deal. Does he also have a laser? He does. There's another one. Right? That wasn't like his flashlight falling down, was it? I'm still seeing that light beam right there. Yep. Sheesh. Okay. That did it. First, we check this guy. can't see his weapon because it's in the ground. I really find that annoying. I would prefer it if the enemies dropped their weapons when they die. Or at the very least, they have enough physics to keep them above ground and like outside of furniture objects and stuff like that, props and stuff. When whoever's holding them goes down. Because man, you want to be able to see that and like get to it, you know? There are a lot of cases where a character just falls all the way onto his weapon and it's like hidden underneath his body and you can't access it at all. But if he like dropped it and like fell a certain way, like if his body was propelled a little bit more, then, you know, it could be easier to get to. And then you could also, I guess there's like an added element in there, like you'd have to search for the weapon. Like, I got this guy over here, right? But like, where'd he go down? And I searched over here, right? Yeah, at first when I got here. Yep. Okay, let me get out. Let's just go back to the apartments. Eat and drink, question mark? It'll take 10 and 20. I'll be okay. But I mean, I don't have to arrive thirsty. Okay, all set. Okay, sun's up. I'll bring this down a bit. Seems hazy. There's like a fog or something. And I checked this already, didn't I? Yeah, 48. May as well swap it out for a full one. And then I'm also going to check. Of course it's going to stutter. There we go. Armor still low. Still didn't find a helmet and all that. I'll load this one. Okay. And I will eat this ration. Make a little space. Juice. Put these over here, actually. Yeah, listen to those strings, man. That's ridiculous. Don't get me wrong, it's a spooky permadeath zone, but like, man, it's terrifying. Maybe I'll just go all the way to the end and check the final section. Wait. Whoa. Yeah, that wasn't very good. How's my armor? Still good. Doing okay. Whoa. How we doing now? 37. Oh. The old hot plate and the fuse box trick, eh? What'd you have, man? Not a... Jeez! Ah, I got stuck. Whew. Like, stun locked my menu or something. That was terrifying. I don't ever want that to happen again. Shush. Ah, he's below me now. Let me get... Ow! Ah, yeah, I knew it. One down. Still that one around the other side over there. Oh, yeah. Whoops. Oh, that's tough. I have to try to just fire one round at a time. Ah! And lead him a bit. The 9mm has low penetration value, but I mean, it still does damage every time I hit him, so... It's not a total loss. Down to 78%, okay. Health is at 69. If you're not prepared for that sound effect, it kind of sounds like farting. Okay, let's check this. 38. I might be able to see that guy. No? No, maybe not. Okay. You know what? Reload. I got a fresh drum in there. What's that? Oh. So is he just down low over here to the right? How dangerous will it be if I just try to... Oh, yeah, I saw him. Okay. Feel good about that. I think that was him. So I should be good to move now, right? I do see that he's got some stuff on that rifle, but I can't get it off of there. It'd be awesome if I could just, you know, hit tab and see it on the ground and pull the pieces off of it. Get the ammunition and stuff like that. Alright, maybe it's time I get out and head back to the minefield. Do that little thing. Ooh, 2 magazines this time, and a little bit of spare ammo as well. God, I'm so glad I've been able to make it this far without a helmet. Alright, sun's coming up, it's plenty sunny. It's nice and bright. A good time to go. And that is in this direction over here, right? Let's see. Let's see, where am I? Oh, no, it's that direction. See the radio tower? Dang. Alright, I'm good. I'm gonna leave this terrifying music behind. Yeah, all good. Ta-da! Home sweet home. The reassuring safety of Outpost. How's my mental health? Good. Yeah, great. So, in my life, I haven't really had very many fighter jets fly overhead. Sometimes it has happened. I'm in Illinois, so there's sort of a lot of aviation going on, but I have been to air shows that were put on by like the Army and the Air Force and stuff like that, and they've had planes and fighters and jets and like old bombers and stuff like that were out there. I was present for an A-10 demonstration, just like flying around overhead, and they had one parked for you to look at and stuff too. That was really cool. It actually buzzed us like the whole... It was at an airport, so it like buzzed the airport while I was inside one of the tents looking at stuff. And man, it scared the crap out of me. It was so loud. But then I like ran out to see it happen, and I was like, ooh. That was fun. That was when I was a teenager. That was years ago. Good times. Oh my god. Okay. Well, that's scary. Is that just like a... Is that like a national alert? Is that to like signal that the transmission's gonna happen, or... I dislike that. That's spooky and upsetting. cool. What if I turn on a television? Will something happen then? Guess I'll check the usual spot. Come over here, look at the crate, and also take a look at the corpse that does not decay. All these bandits are in much better shape than the horses that are in that barn over there. Ah, the BTR, are you kidding me? Wow. That's a lot. I'm not going to be able to see it from here. It's like way over there. But it doesn't matter because I'm already home and safe. God, when I come back out, it'll be gone. Yeah, man, tell me, what do you think of this? Isn't that bad? I mean, you're safe. You're in the bunker. I doubt anything's gonna happen to you. Hey, he's got some water. Cobra sight. None of the ammo I'm looking for. Yeah. Level 1 plate. Brand new Polaris. Duh.
Vaikka tuo öljyä sinne tarpeeksi, kyllä se siellä iloisesti pyörii.
Well, I have to put this stuff down anyway. It was fun using the KP-31, but I think I'll retire it. God, I am very frustrated about how I can't seem to find any ammunition for the MP7 because I really want to use it. But I haven't gotten anything for it, man. Nothing. So I guess what I'll do is I'll set this down like so, and then I could go back to using my Car 21. Ah, yeah. Oh, I have this one too. Let's see. I think maybe I could just use this one because it's configured for 223 anyways, and I'll have the magazines. Let me pop, and then put these in there, and then this one because I also got that. Stack these up where I like them. Put these over here. I've got those, and then my pistol magazines. I'll put batteries in the flashlight. I did find that other cleaning kit that I didn't actually have to use, so that's awesome. But now there's 2 of them. Again. I never actually got rid of the ones that were in here anyway. So I guess it was just useful for where I was. Now it's just the same as all my others. Hydration's low. I do still have a store of things, right? Yeah, I still got some energy drinks and stuff. I got a couple of bottles of water. Oh, that I can actually make into energy drinks too. So I will click, come on, do this, start input. doing things this way kind of makes it feel like a really old retro game. Start a process, combine items, choose which ones are going to get combined, all that good stuff. Just go ahead and drink this. Got some more 9x39. Very slowly starting to build a collection with that, but not much at all. I just have 21. There was only one bullet in that box. I will need... Obviously, I'm going to have that for my pistol, if I choose to keep it, of course. Put that right there, and then I need for the 223. I'll refill these magazines. Yep, good to go. I don't necessarily want the hammer, even though it's fine. I will take the hybrid off of there and put it on here. Do that. And this has 22 rounds in its magazine, so that's fine. I'll put the leopard back. I obviously don't need to carry 2 of these optics. Got my spare grenades. Got that. Oh, my helmet situation. I'm out of helmets. That does suck. That does suck. I hate that I didn't find another one. Got another SOS kit that I'll put right there. Oh, TV. Wow, I already see somebody. Oh, I missed. That didn't miss. I got him that time. it feels so much better to land those shots from a distance with simulated ballistics, because man, it's just like, with a hit scan, it's just a head-clicking simulator, you know, like those old games, but this really adds something to that experience. Obviously, like with any game of the genre, you know, you want to have bullet travel time, you want to have bullet drop. If you can get it, you want to have it change depending on which ammunition you're using, which weapon you're using, all that good stuff. Tarkov obviously does a really good job with that. It's not always 100% accurate, but I mean, you know, what about the game is? Oh, I think I got him, but I didn't hit him in the head. Don't. Stop right there. Stop shooting me. There you go. Well, stop shooting at me. I was actually shooting him, so it was much safer for me. That is just about a full magazine. I guess I will take that. But he had the PM5. That doesn't make any sense. I saw him. Is that? Yep, it is Bandit. Was not paying attention. Oh, I thought so. I thought I like caught a glimpse of another arm next to him. Sure enough. What? Wow, every time I get here? Oh, that's the Punisher. I was like, that's not the BTR, is it? No. The lights aren't on, so he's not in engage mode, right? He's just gonna drive through and be really loud. Play his loud music and disturb the neighborhood. What about all those dead horses over there? Doesn't anybody care about that? Hey man, I do still want that song, by the way, that he's bumping in the van. Whatever that is, wherever it came from, I want it. So I can play it really loud in my car. I should also get one of those flame beanies and like put it in the windshield or something like that. That'd be kind of fun. So, is that what we're hearing on the radio? Is that the transmission? Was I expecting like a big world-shaking, very audible event? Come on. Come on. Show. All maps and zones guaranteed. The signal that started all has suddenly reappeared. The transmission is interfering with radio broadcasts and can be heard on all common frequencies. Yep. This is the last event of Early Access Build 1. The events and story will continue in upcoming builds. Okay, so that that might be it. I was like, I was hoping that I'd be out here in the maps and like the equivalent of like an emission from Stalker would happen. Not to that magnitude, but I thought that maybe it would just be like audible and be like really loud or something, and things would happen. But I get it. I get it. I think I've experienced the transmission. Whoops. I really did not mean to set my expectations so high. I just had like a bad assumption is all. It is cool. I still like it. Don't worry. And I made it to day 50 finally. So I'm going to be starting a new playthrough in the Iron Man mode, and I'm probably going to set the seasons to cycle, because I know you can... is there just like summer, just winter, and then cycle the seasons, or is just the does the Iron Man mode have the cyclical season by default? Because that is what I want. I'm also going to be reworking my mod list. So the way it is right now is going to change, and I'll put a little marking on it so that you know that it's a different version. I always do that with my mod lists. I give it a different version number. It won't be like massively different. I'm not gonna like do something crazy with the game or anything like that. I'm going to use an AI mod to change the bots around, and Romero has actually put out a few new mods recently that I really want to use, and those are going to be in here. They're going to replace some of the mods that I already have. Hey, that's a cool looking book. And that's how that's going to be. So you can check the link in the description for my mod list. That's always live. Whenever I put a new mod in or change a mod that I'm using, it's just a Notion page. I just update it, and then you can see like what happens whenever I do that. I never really did it with SPT, but actually, you know what? I did. I kept old versions of my mod list around so that they could be referenced, but that was for different versions of the game. So I will have a separate list for build 2, for example. The difference between Vostok, obviously, and Tarkov's SPT is that the entire game, like the actual base game, will update for build 2 and build 3, so on. Whereas SPT was always chasing the Escape from Tarkov version, so it was one version behind, sometimes more. And then there won't be like a way to get back to the old version of Vostok to use the old mod list, and the old mods won't work anyway. So I probably won't do that. I'm just gonna change the version number. Yeah. I'll change the version number on my mod list so that you can see which one I'm using when, and like how it's been changed over time or whatever, and then we can just go through that. I'm not sure if it keeps like update logs that I could reference to see what mods I used when specifically. But we'll see. I can always take a snapshot of it and then just keep it forever and put it on my website or something like that. But yeah, okay. This playthrough, I'm probably going to come back for it at some point. This is going to be my new testing ground for mods. And then next, I'm going to start up the Iron Man playthrough. That'll probably be the interesting one that most people want to watch. But if you're interested in the mods and like how I use them in the sandbox, then you can come back for any of the videos that I make here in this save doing that. In the meantime, thanks so much for watching. I've had a blast playing this first stretch of the early access game, and I cannot wait. Ooh, more jets, oh my god. There have been so many of those today. I can't wait to see what's in the future, and Ow! Die, please, thank you. God, it's so annoying. I can't wait to see what else we can get up to with this. There's always going to be more mods coming out. And of course, like I said, build 2 that we're going to get a little while later this year, maybe not too long from now, is going to change a lot about the base game, so look forward to that. And when there's more news about it, I'll update you, so don't even worry. Thanks for watching, thanks for joining me. I will see you again very soon. Let me know how you're doing in the game right now. Let me know if you're still waiting for mods, if you're getting into the mods right now, and what your feelings on the game are. I really want to know how people are receiving this, because we've had the game for weeks at this point, and I'd imagine it's finding new people somewhat more and more every day, at least a little bit, right? So if you've just found the game, let me know. Hopefully you're having a great time. I will be back very soon. Tune in later.